Welcome everyone, Troconis here, back at Dark Souls Remastered. Previously, I finally arrived at Londo, defeated Ornstein and Smo, and finally got the Lordvessel, so now I can warp between bonfires. I have to get the 4 Lord Souls, so I decided that maybe I'll start with the 4 Kings of New Londo, though. Perhaps I'll make another visit to the Undead Asylum, just to grab some other stuff. Very well. I realized that I haven't taken down any of the Black Knights, so I think I'm gonna also have to grab some of the... at least the ones at the Burg and the Parish to get their Titanite chunks. Speaking of which, I can get one right now with trade. I wonder how Yep, that's what I thought. One-handed, I can still defeat these guys pretty well. All by keeping up a good defense. Ah, look at that. Oh, loving it. Anyway... oh, I forgot to sell these. Whatever, I'll deal with these later. Drop rubbish. That should give me a chunk. Very well. And next thing to get is what? Not sure. I think I'll go here first, maybe? Is it the place I want to go? There is a Black Knight here, but it's not particularly one I'm interested with, since the Black Knights at the Asylum have wretch chunks. Don't care. Ooh. There you go. I actually got the Black Knight sword. That's pretty good. But yeah, I think I went the wrong way. Yep, this isn't... Yep, nope. Yeah, this is not the Black Knight I was looking for. So I'm just gonna have to go all the way around. Yeah, I have to go back to the beginning. Yeah, yep. That's where the item I want is. Just done. Nice and simple. Loving the power shield. Even though it's perhaps very stamina inefficient. Yep, there's the Black Knight is guarding something. I have pretty good range. Yeah, I could just pretty much ignore his second sword. Okay. A peculiar doll for access to the painted world of Ariamis, which is in Londo. I don't believe I'll be doing it now, but you know, whenever I want to go to Londo again, that's another thing I can do now. And there's something else I want to get here. I did kind of have to downgrade my armor because of the shield. Might not have been worth it. And what I want is... well, just see for yourself. Yep, it's a boss fight, Stray Demon, which is very identical to the... Oh, I think he took care of some of the hollows himself. I think another one fell. Let's go for the... There you go. Oh, that did hit me. And it did dealt quite a bit of damage. I need to heal fast. Okay, so he's doing the ground pound. Okay, nice. 2 hits. And a big one. I was far away enough. Yeah, this version of the Asylum Demon fight has some extra magic explosions to it. I just want to hit one. There you go. Nice. Yeah, it's a bit harder. He's got a longer weapon. He's got magic explosions that he can do both near and far. And I get a slab for it. The Titanite slab. I need a slab to make weapons plus 15. At least I don't need to do a breakthrough to get that. The breakthrough is just from plus 10 to plus 11. Actually, I could have gotten the doll after the boss fight, but oh well. I'm burning! I'm burning! Anyway, let's just get back to the shrine. I don't believe I can warp to the asylum. I don't think any of the bonfires are a warp. But at least I can warp out. Oh, this is such an amazing mechanic. Especially since I can... You know, it takes a while to unlock it, so it's not just warping all the time. Anyway, got some souls, so let's just buff my HP. I think that's the way to go. Actually, I probably should have gone to... Actually, what? No, I'm gonna visit Andre later. I'm gonna go straight for the new Londo now. Do some exploration of the lower half. But before doing the Four Kings boss fight... Actually, I need to get something else for the Four Kings boss fight. I technically only need to do that boss fight before the Four Kings boss fight if I just... Yeah, I should explore because the requirement to do the Four Kings boss fight is a ring that I must get from a boss at Darkroot. And since I have to go to Andre because of to drop a certain ember I can get at the lower New Londo, I think I'll just do the exploration phase first. Then do the 2 boss fights in a row, basically. Yeah, that seems to be the way to go. Yeah. Could just run with the shield, but... Nah, I don't like to see the, the shield swing around that much. Should I bother with the transient curses, though? Actually, now that I think about it, I cannot block, right? If I'm not considered to be cursed. So perhaps we'll have to use some of the transient curses then. Just at least until I reach the lower half. Actually, the lower half has a couple of ghosts, if I remember correctly, so I'll have to use the curses again. Okay, let's not screw up. More curses? Well, at least I replenished the curse I just spent, so... I can see why this game is called Dark Souls. It's because it's dark and full of darkness. There's no light to be seen. Well, there's barely a bit of light. Drop down here and roll. And we have the shortcut. Because now that I have deposited the Lordvessel, I can now talk with Ingward to get a key. Actually, I don't think I need to place the Lordvessel, I just need to have it. Nope. No, I don't like that. I don't like... There you go. Anyone else? Wanna come and... Okay, let's back off a bit then. Ooh, that's a... Ooh. You wanna come? and trying to beat me to the to the what? Also, I just realized I'm doing this wrong because I need to climb the. I need to climb up the. Hey, I need to climb up the chimney. I'm just doing the heavy attacks because I'm afraid of hitting the club on the wall to my right. No, I cannot pick this up because it didn't drop at floor level. Is that it? What a shame. Well, I didn't end up clearing the ghost site. Not all of them, though. I saw a health bar. There's so many of them. Okay, that should be enough. I believe that all the shenanigans I did before might have cleared the chimney ghosts, so let's... Oh, no it didn't. There's still one. Whatever, I went past the ghost, so Inward, give me the key, please.
Oh, I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the four kings, whom I guard over. This is...
Yep. Key to the seal.
Slumber. Use this key to break... Oh, and do the dark wraiths reside, but the abyss is...
Yeah.
Long ago.
Right, Artorias.
If you can find him and learn from him.
Well, too bad you can't actually find Artorias. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Well, you technically do with the extra DLC level, but I don't think in that one he's particularly capable of a coherent thought. Come on, hit it! A bit too high for me, huh? Well, this whole part was a bit silly, but finally I can do the new Londo second half. There's that item drop just taunting me. Anyway, I've been here before, but I could not do anything here. Now I have the key, I can open this door, and turn the mechanism. Massive door. And it opens, and now the water can flow out of New Londo. This is actually a shortcut to the Valley of Drakes and into Darkroot as well. Actually, I can go... If I can go to Darkroot, then I don't even need to climb up New Londo to do the thing I was thinking about. Doing the other boss. Anyway, let's crank this up to call the lift. This is now operational. And I can now explore the lower half of New Londo. Look at all that waterlogged walls and stuff. So yeah, there's the Valley of Drakes, full of the drakes, the blue ones, and I don't particularly like them, but... Okay, Dark Wraiths. An interesting source of... They're a source of Titanite chunks. I kinda have to be careful with them, I think. I'm no longer cursed now that I... see. It's been so long, I don't quite remember all the items here. Maybe I do. I think I'll... I believe that's a trap. I believe there's a Dark Wraith right next to... Very well. Oh, chunk. Nice. I might not even need to do the Dark Knights, but I'll still grab the chunks from the Dark Knights. Yeah, I think I should still do that. The Fog Gate. Anyone coming? Let's see. There's a Wraith there. There's one incoming. Oh, they have no poise against my Great Club. Oh, let's not get hit by that grab because, oh, guard break. Because that the grab steals my humanities. Well, the ones up top. I only have one to be stolen, but I'd rather have 0 be stolen, you know? An interesting enemy. Big slime that shoots a spear and spews more slime. And calls wisps. They take extra damage from divine weapons, but there's no point in using them, really, if I'm going to be honest. Yep, there's a wisp thing. I was just hoping that... You know what? Let's trigger the wisp. He called another. That slime is very dangerous. If you get covered in it, you get slowed and you're constantly losing HP. Oh, I can still stun them. There you go. As far as I recall, these guys do not respawn, so... Good takedown. Okay, another Dark Wraith. Oh, they can't even combo through my shield. Take that. I do have to say, I quite like their armor. Not sure about that pelvis bone at the back. I don't think it's that whatever, but most of it's fine. Now let's see if there's anything I can explore here. No, nothing. That's the next part, but there's still something behind here, right? Humanity, that's nice. There's stairs to the upper floor. Soul of a Brave Warrior. Just money, whatever. Is there nothing else? Exploring. There's quite a lot of floor to explore. Right. Anything at this level? I'm starting to forget things, but no, there's nothing at this level, so the stairs should lead me to more items then. Okay. The chest? Yeah, it's a chest, right? Oh, this is it. Beautiful. This is going to be the very large ember, isn't it? Nice. Very large ember. This is what takes my weapons from +10 to +11, which the necessary breakthrough item is the Titanite chunk. And after that, I think I'll just make a breakthrough of the club. I don't think I'm going to bother quite with the crossbow just yet. I'm also going to upgrade the shield, but once again, I might break through to +6, but honestly, it's probably not a good use of souls. Maybe I should just be putting them into vitality, but I like to see the equipment numbers rise. Anyway, still a bit damp here. Someone. Oh, right. More wraiths. Take that. Is there nothing else in here? Yeah, I could have crossed here and it would have been a very sneaky. So Proud Knight. Actually, I don't feel like fighting there. I feel like I might even fall into the water. So please, can we... There you go. Perfect spacing. There's another chest, which has more chunks. Love me some chunks. Now what? There's another wraith here, right? Yeah. There's a well with some cracked red eye orbs, which I'm not gonna bother with. It's an online item. A wraith. Ronzo. And then there's the upper floors. I'm actually approaching the boss arena pretty fast. Large Soul of a Proud Knight. Anything? I don't know. I can go around here to grab another item. It's more money. hearing disgusting sounds. Because there's another slime guy here. But it's not just him, right? Oh, there's a wraith incoming. Oh, it's calling wisps. There's 2 wraiths here, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, Dark Hand. That's their shield sort of deal that I have. They've been projecting some weird... Okay, there's the second. Took some damage. Whatever, I'm not gonna go for the boss, so it's not that big of a loss. Now look at me rhyming. Let's go. Nope, you're not moving. Now, there should be ghosts here, right? I don't see the ghosts. I think I might have dealt with them earlier. I wonder what the aggro range, because there's supposed to be 2 ghosts up here. However, I've also had multiple times where they don't show up. I believe that I might have aggroed them when I first popped up at New Londo. That means their aggro range is massive because they went from below the water up to above waters. Huh. Hateful ghosts, that's what they are. I believe there's no more items, but there is a wraith here ready to ambush me. Well, poor guy. I might not even need to farm Black Knights. But yeah, that's it. So there's the boss arena, which I'm not gonna cross to, because I do not have the required item to fight the 4 kings. If I try to fall down, insta-kill. So let's just drop down here, back to the shortcut with the Valley of Drakes shortcut. This might have been... Let's see how I can handle these drakes. I just realized I believe my shield doesn't have that. How good is my lightning? Mate, I'm here. Buddy? Is it because they can't enter? Although I believe I've seen one of these guys. There you go, see? They can enter. Revenge! Okay, so who do I aggro now? So that camera works was very good. Right, that was once again a diving nowhere. Is he resetting his position? Okay, still another. Man, these guys are bulky. Oh, I broke. Oh no, broke the lock on. Oh, good thing he fired straight where I wasn't. Oh, that was a bad... Okay, it's done for. It's done for. Ugh. Oh, I'm wasting all of my Estus flask. I was thinking, oh, I'm just gonna... I went all the way back to grab that one item I didn't get, but... Guess that's not happening. Actually, there is something here. What is it? Red stone ring, I believe. I'm just gonna check it. I'm not gonna be using it, but it's a pretty interesting ring. If I'm at low HP, boost my damage. You know, it's one of those... Yeah, danger... high risk, high reward kind of deal, right? Yeah. Honestly, considering the trouble I've had, I think I might take care of this guy. Am I? Because I kind of want to grab that. Actually, probably shouldn't bother with that item, because if if I remember correctly, that's a spider shield. That's the second spider shield. Well, third if you count the... Yeah, it's the whole set of brigand armor for people who did not pick bandit like I did. Yep. Why is that set so hard to get? Why do I have to dive into a bunch of drakes to get it? What? Oh, I've used this one before. I need to crank it. There's at least a one fight ahead. I can relax and... Also, there's a Black Knight next, but once again, it's a Black Knight I don't particularly care for because he's got the blue chunk. I don't care about blue chunks, or reds, or whites. Which Black Knight drops white? The one at the catacombs. Right. That one that vexed me so in the catacombs. Honestly, considering I'm so close to Andre, I'm gonna keep the souls in case I need to buy stuff, upgrade stuff. Yeah. Besides, I'm so close to the bonfire that if I screw up here... And if I screw up here, it's no big deal. And I got another weapon. What? Honestly, a bit too late to, I'd say, pivot my weapon, but I like it. Should I go for Havel? Nah, I'm gonna do it later, maybe. But honestly, by the point I go for Havel, it's just going to be as a curiosity, not as part of the trek to make my build. Oops. I screwed up a bit, didn't I? Let's just go for Andre. Man. Going back to where it all started. It all started by doing that loop around to the parish, back to Firelink. But now, we're going for the Lord Souls. I quite like the wings at the back of the... Well, not the back, technically that would be the front of the shield, but... Anything? Nope. Since I'm at the parish, I might as well do the whole Black Knight's shenanigans. You know what, should I take care of this guy just so I don't have to go back and forth and whatever? We'll see what I can do. Oh, easy. There you go, no need to bother with this guy anymore. Is the Demon Titanite supposed to be the head? Oh well, whatever. Let's just break through my my club. Yeah. Oh, I have so many chunks. Can reinforce the great club. What, to plus 14 at this point? And if I can do plus 14, then I can upgrade to plus 15 because I got the slab. Boom, max weapon. And I think I still have chunks to upgrade my still have chunks to up. Yep, I can break through my my crossbow. Should I? Let's see. Where's my crossbow? Do I have? I can go for plus 7 and plus 8. I am missing 5 shards. 5 shards for the crossbow. I'm not gonna bother upgrading it because I don't think I'm gonna be needing it that much. At least not right now. I am going to upgrade my shield to plus 5 and then break through it later. No, not modify, of course. So I have 1, I have to buy 4. There you go. I even deal more damage with my shield bashes now. Not that it matters too much. I'm gonna dump the rest into Vitality. At just one level up. And then I will... we'll go for the Black Knights. Maybe I'll go to... well, I already spent my soul, so I don't think there's any point in going to another Londo to buy shards, but... barely any extra damage, really. But look at that. 600 from Great Club. Now, where's the Black Knight? Should I go here? Yeah, I want to spot... Actually, I'll go the other way around. So I need to find the one for the parish, the one for the burg. Depending on how much... Maybe I'll even grab the extra shards, perhaps. Got him. But then I will also have to buy shards for the shield, and it's probably too much at this point. I'll probably just wait. There you go. Why was it only 150? Wait, was that the tail end of the hitbox? That's why... And even then, it still one-shot him. Amazing, huh? Oh, the nice block there. Wow, what an amazing block. It still took full HP damage. Anyway, there's the... Yeah, what? The... That's where the Black Knight should be. Shot. And that's a chunk. And I'll go for the Budded Black Knight. Oh yeah, this ladder here might actually be the way to do so. Considering how strong I am at this point, I can one-hand these guys because... Yeah, these guys are a nightmare, and I'd rather have the shield to provide some defense. Yeah, this is how I'm supposed to climb up to the parish in case I didn't trigger the Red Drake cutscene, which I didn't. Should I trigger the cutscene just to fight against the Red Drake? Oh, a shard. Oh, at this point I can just sell them, I think. Well, the reason why I did this path is because it leads me back to the Burg Bonfire, which is pretty close to where the Black Knight is. Well. Hi there, Burg. Been a while. Oh, more shards. Maybe I should have just farmed these guys. Waste of time. I'd rather spend the souls. Oh boy. Nice. Oh, I thought they dropped something. It was just the armor being shiny. Nope, I still haven't arrived at it yet. Well, and these guys are nothing at this point. So the knight is after these stairs. No, well, not these ones, the ones below. I don't want any bolts peppering. Ooh! Hey, this is actually kind of bad. Well, fighting multiple enemies at the same time is still not a good idea. Oh, nice, I hit the wall. Blocking does nothing. And of course there's the guy here. Actually, I think... You know what? I think we're fighting Havel. I think we're fighting Havel. I probably could just use the light attack, right? Wow, and I got a weapon. Actually, the only weapon I didn't get was the great sword, no? Hmm. And as far as I remember, that's the only great sword knight before the final area, so wow. Right? Because it's just axes in the catacombs, right? But I think we're gonna have an impromptu Havel fight. This was not on the schedule. But considering I want to go back to Darkroot, this is the way to go. Actually, I want to tank a hit with a... Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Well, poor guy. Havel's ring, which I'm not using. Yep, back at Darkroot. This has been very, very smooth, actually. Maybe I'll end up buying some shards from the... You know what? You know what's the best way to buy those shards? After the Four Kings. Because I'm sure to get a bunch of souls from that. Buy some shards, see if I have any remainder for level ups. Yep. That seems to be the way to go. I still don't have the full scaling for the one-handed great club attacks. That would be at 40 strength, but since this is mostly just two-handing with a occasional blocking from the great shield, yeah, I think that's fine if I stay at 30. 30 was for the shield. I wonder how this would deal with the DLC bosses. I mean, I'm probably just gonna be doing them anyway, right? I mean, might as well. At this point, I'm just overkilling enemies, so I'm getting those soul drop boosts. Anyway, there was that one key that cost 20,000. That cost 20,000 souls that I bought from Andre. It opens this door. Yep, the Crest of Artorias opens this door, and now I can explore more of Darkroot. This isn't... I'm confusing, right? I'm confusing things. Yeah, there's nothing here. Right, there's some guys here, right? Yeah, yeah. The hunters. Plus 15 just melts them. That one was a knight, this is a sorcerer. They're tanky a bit. They're a bit tanky. Let's see what else. Who's in here? Cleric. Thief? I believe there's 2 thieves and 2 knights, right? Oh, that's a... One of these guys has a rather interesting drop, and it's not this one, that's the bandit. Oh look, he's basically a clone of me. Ooh, he tanks the heavy attack. But he still isn't really that strong. Now, who's the one that has an interesting drop? Where is he? No footsteps. Yep, second knight. And no, it's not him. Very well. still took a lot of damage. At least I can still heal a lot. Yep, it's this guy, the actual hunter. Damn, boy. Actually, that's a female. Well, let's just... Okay, I didn't get headshot this time. Just the fact that she headshot me made her the most dangerous of the hunters. Yep, she drops the hat. And a pretty good bow for dexterity builds. Yeah, that woman was... Whew, was a big danger, actually. There's a second thief, but... you know what? I was gonna say... I'm not gonna bother with it, but no. I have to deal with the second thief. I can't live with myself if I don't do that. Is there a second thief, or am I just tweaking? I might be tweaking. There's 3 sprites. No, not sprites. There's just whatever. Shrub people, or whatever. You know what? This might have been a bad idea, considering I want to fight a boss. Okay, let's go. Hey, at least I got moss for that. Well, I'm just gonna follow that item, light. More shrubs. This might have been a mistake. Big mistake. I have a shrub stuck with me. Well, at least I can grab their stuff. The blooming purple. I know I'm too far from the hunter, so if there's a second thief... Okay, Eastern set. Am I seriously going to do the boss fight with 4, potentially less charges? You know what? I am. And with 38,000 souls, really, I'm going to be doing that. Maybe will hold off on the power within, just in case I... okay, that's... I'm not gonna throw myself off a cliff, let's not do that. No, seriously, where's the other thief? Is there no second thief? I could have sworn that there was 2 knights, 2 thieves. Oh well. Let's not bother with it. Oh yeah, this is the leader of the hunters.
Is it not so that thou art
Yeah, she talks. I'm not gonna bother with it though.
Then there is nothing more to say. Begone from.
She hates me. Actually, I think I need to do absolution now if I want to join that covenant, right? Actually, absolution gets more expensive the more... You know what? Maybe I should have joined the hunters. Because if I lose against the boss, I'm gonna have to go through the hunters again. And if I had joined them, they would have been passive. And there would be a new guy with a shop. Not here, though. I have to talk to the guy here. He then moves to another place. And that's when he starts selling stuff. In Blighttown. Did I already say that? Whatever. Losing focus. Let's get on with it. Wait, there should be mushroom people here. Best way to deal with the mushroom people. Don't. Just leave them alone. You know, stay in your lane, they stay in their lane. Well, another door opening. This seems to be no boss arena, especially since I can just leave. But, let's not approach what seems to be a giant tombstone. At least not from the front. Let's go around back and look, there's an item. I can grab ahead of the boss fight. Not that it's... No, not that it's any useful in this boss fight. It's the Hornet Ring, which gives you better backstabs. Useless for this boss fight. Instead, now that I approach from the front, there will be a cutscene. Oh, good doggy. Oh no. Oh, the dog uses a sword. Nice flick. Yep, that's a Sith. So the pro tip is to just stick close to Sif. Can't even take damage with the shield. Amazing. But I can see I don't really need power within. I probably should be using great shields. I'm just gonna get so used to them. Is it happening? Oh, no, it's not. Is it? Oh, I don't think I can do it. Can I? Yeah, no, I mean, if I pulled my crossbow, I could show something, maybe. But the point is, the Sith limps, if he, she, I forgot. Most people call Sith a she because Sith is named after Thor's wife from Norse mythology. So if Sith's named after a goddess, then Sith's a she, right? You know what? Since I have this shield. Oh, I accidentally did the... Yeah. Yep, see, there's the limp. But let's do things honorably and not just, you know, just shoot her to death. Let's, you know, give her some... give her some what? Some... dignity. Yep, that's what I wanted to say. Dignity. Well, I got the Covenant of Artorias, which is the ring I need to get to the Abyss. That's a lot of that's a lot of what was I going to say? A lot of souls that I need to deposit somewhere, and I think I'll go grab the shards. But I'm gonna have to kind of dance around some giants, and I wonder if I can do this smoothly. Is there an easier way to get shards? Now that I think about it, even though the guy from Sans Fortress sells them a slightly more at a slightly higher price, I think he actually has less. There's actually less trouble heading towards that guy. But you know what? I don't give a damn. Unfortunately, I believe I have to go to the Brood the Archer, but whatever. It's the Archer. Who cares? Look, one hit. Who cares? Get on with it. Get on with our lives. Let's get on with our lives. Yep. I think I'll buy shards to fully up, not fully, but to put my crossbow at plus 10. And buy another shard to break through my shield, and then buy the other shards later. Yep. So I'm gonna need 5, and the other one is 6. Yep, 6. How many can I buy? Ooh, that's a lot. Maybe I'll... No, I'm not gonna buy a full set. No, just 6. Did I buy them? No, not modify, reinforce. I didn't buy them. Right, because I had my thing on cancel. So, reinforce my crossbow. No, not the sniper. Okay. And I can also break through the crossbow and dump my remaining chunks on it. If I want to complete it, I'm gonna have to farm chunks somewhere. Well, we all know where we're farming chunks. New Londo. Bonk some Dark Wraiths. Actually, I wonder, now that I'm at plus 15, I want to see how I deal with a giant. Which one is that? Oh, he went all the way there. I am being surrounded by giants. Ooh, almost. Actually, these guys can drop chunks as well. But, they didn't drop any now. But yeah, alternative farming place. I can just go to the giants, deal with the two of them, go back and forth, back and forth. You know, it's a bit of a shame. Who are these guys? Who are they? They're copy-pasted. Oh yeah, the statue of the gods. There's the, you know, Lord of Sunlight, Gwyn. Nice gold accents. There's Guinevere, who's up there, and there's no one. Huh. There you go. Human-sized. Can Ornstein fit here? I always heard, oh, there's a lift for Ornstein and one for Smo, but I think Ornstein's a bit on the bigger side. And again, Dark Souls protagonists, well, FromSoft protagonists in general, tend to be on the shorter side. Or do the parish? Yep, I can work the parish. Nice. And warp right next to Andre. It's so weird that Dark Souls is quite different from the other Souls games because there's always this sort of central area. And Firelink kind of fits that, but if I wanted to do smith something, I have to go out into the world. Modify the heavy crossbow and the tower shield. Reinforced weapon, the heavy crossbow. Oh, I'm missing one chunk. Oh, I'm only missing one chunk. Ooh. That's nuts. And I have a bunch of souls that I can use for the level ups. Let's grab that HP. Actually, I can just warp to Firelink. Well, let's go. Interesting that they used the smoke as a little smoke screen for... Wait, should I? Oh, I just realized something. There was a shortcut that I forgot to unlock at lower. Right, because I walked up... let's go the other way around then. Let's go to... Let's go through the Valley of Drakes. Actually, I could have done so from here, actually. I don't know why I warped to the parish, because actually this is... You know what, let's... Considering I have to cross through the Blue Drakes, if I want to go to New Londo, if I'm going through the Firelink route, I'm just gonna go through this one, actually. What I'm gonna do is unlock the shortcut back to Firelink and go and use the Firelink Shrine as my, I guess, my boss run. My boss run bonfire. Ooh, kindle it all the way to max, maybe? I could also kindle this one. That's next to where the Black Knight was. But then I would have to dash through drakes all the time. I don't want to deal with that. That doesn't sound like fun. Sounds like a nightmare. Oh wait, this is a long path, but it's gonna have to be walked through. Okay, there's the tunnel. Am I seriously just gonna dash through the drakes? You know what? Let's not... You know, whatever. Let's use this bonfire. Why not? Let's see. There's the lift, which should be... Yep, this is where I left it before. Come on, come on. There you go. A bit weird climbing this part down. Let's ignore this guy. Hey. Oh, incredible. They all decided to breathe lightning, which means I can just go around it. Oh, I was wanting to... I wanted to backstab him so I could have the invincibility frames. Because I don't know how far the drakes can approach me, but apparently not a lot. I think. I mean, I still hear their footsteps. This is actually a bit unnerving. Boom. Oh man, if any of them drops a chunk, that's an almost maxed crossbow. Alright. Trading hits. Okay, I think they're going away. Yeah. Come on, get over here. Buddy? No, I'm just gonna do like this. He's stuck. And there's the other guy here. One, two, three, four. Yep, they have a 4-hit combo. Oh, I can upgrade my crossbow, but I'm not gonna bother with it. There it is. The shortcut I forgot to enable. This takes me back to Firelink. Although, maybe I'll do... I think I'm just gonna go deal with the boss already. If I lose, I'll just work back to Firelink, Kindle, whatever I want. And then just do the trip to... Actually, there is a better way of doing this, the boss run, right? I don't even need the shortcut, right? Wait, no, this is where I came from. I have to go here. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of drops you can do to reach all the way to the boss arena, but I think I forgot how to do that. Oh, he didn't stab me. I pushed into the blade. Okay, so can I rush this? Oh, I can see the ghosts now. Oh, he poked me. Let's just get a fair distance from them, because they can still strike me through here. Well, unfortunately, I cannot use my Chloranthi ring, because I'm gonna have to use the Covenant of Artorias. Which means I'm actually gonna be losing more stamina. I'm gonna be recovering stamina more slowly. Actually, you know what? Do I have green? I have a green blossom. Power Within also boosts my stamina regen. Basically, what I'm gonna do is use Power Within, and once it's spent, maybe eat a green blossom. Okay. Oh yes, if I'm human, I can summon the same NPC that I could against the Moonlight Butterfly. However, unlike most other summons, most players agree that that's not a smart decision. Because you see, the summons actually boost enemy boss HP, but generally they're considered a decent, good trade-off. Not in the case of this one. Okay, so the problem with this thing is that, with this boss, is that the complete darkness kind of... Can you drink? The complete darkness kind of obscures the the actual distance that this guy is from me. Oh, by the way, fun fact, these guys deal more damage the farther away they are from me, so I need to stick close to them. So that's 2. Oh yes, if I defeat them too fast, then the next one takes a while to come in, because they're on a timer, I believe. And it must obey the timer, so if I'm too fast, I'm gonna have to wait a bit. Which is kind of bad, considering I'm using power within. I'm just losing HP for nothing. Let's drink. Fun fact, if you deal damage that is greater than their HP bar, it still contributes to the main HP bar. Which means if you're strong enough, you can theoretically kill 3 kings only. Also, if you're too slow, then you might fight 5 kings. Which is weird, because there can be multiple kings at once. Basically, the reason is... Oh. Okay, I got my stamina regen back. Oh, number 4's there. Basically, they're 4, not because they show up 4, not because 4 show up, but because there can be a maximum of 4 at a time. Presumably, if the 5th king shows up, it's actually just the 1st king again, at least lore-wise. At least that's the explanation I'm believing in. Also, long legs. Jeez. And we got the first Lord Soul, which means there should be a bonfire showing up. There you go. 4 humanities, because it's 4 kings. There you go. Should I just end the thing here? End in complete darkness? Now, let's get back to Firelink. Yep, the bonfire pretty much only exists to be a work point. Ooh. What a pain. Oh, well. This was pretty neat. I did the 3 boss fights, actually. Yep, it was not the Asylum Demon, the other one, I forgot the name. Did Sith, did 4 Kings. That's 1 Lord Soul, free to go. Things are going well. I have a bunch of souls I can use to boost my HP. I can maybe buy shards again, I think, for my shield. Bump it up to +10. And then, alright, I can... Actually, you know what I can do right now? Heavy crossbow to +14. Yep. Now I only need a slab for it. And maybe a slab for the shield. Although getting the second slab is going to be pretty difficult, and the third one even more so. So I just prioritize my main weapon. Actually, I don't think I'm going to upgrade my flame either. +3 was just for the sake of one-shotting the slimes with combustion. Power Within is not affected by the flame level at all, so I could be at 0 and it would make no difference. Well, I think that's enough dilly-dallying. Thank you for watching. I'll be seeing you next time. This is Draconis out. Maybe next target is Tomb of the Giants? We'll see next time. Bye.